Yeah. Hey. Shipped from the shores of Cape Coast, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Senegal, black gold they were hauling. 400 years it was hard then. Kept striving to be free from Marcus the Bois. Can't forget Kwame. For reparations they did pray. To unite in their honor we do say, Yenko, Yenko Africa. Yenko, Yenko Africa. Yenko, Yenko Africa. Yenko, Yenko Africa.
Welcome to Yenko Africa. My name is Amma and you are all welcome. Alright, so today as promised I'm going to be sharing with you some information about typical plot size of lots or plots that are on the continent of Africa and specifically in the country of Ghana. But you'll find that throughout the continent this is typically the 70 by 100 lot is the typical size or the standard size. You may find some that are smaller, you may find some that are a little larger, but typically the standard size of a plot is about 70 by 100. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, if you haven't had a chance, please go over to our website. And we have two of them listed here. We actually have other websites that we'll be doing other things on. But the goal of this channel, the goal of our sites is to help those throughout the diaspora and those on the continent to unite, to work together in business, for those throughout the diaspora to get settled on the continent or to establish something on the continent. Even if you stay within your various countries throughout the world, our goal is to help you to work together with our brothers and sisters on the continent to build a better Africa. And if that's what you're looking for, in a peaceful environment where we respect one another, we respect one another's faiths, and you're willing to work together in an honest way, then you're more than welcome. All right, so before I go on any longer, let's get started and I'll be back with some more information. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the measurements here. So just kind of getting a general idea of what a plot looks like. Plots in Ghana are typically sold in 70 by 100, sometimes 70 by 120, 140, but typically 70 by 100 plots. And so the price ranges. Depending on where you are, you can get plots from 2,000 to 5,000. The further out you go, you're going to get 2,000, or you can get some closer in, but you may have issues where it's in an area. Your plot may not be flooded, but the roads and such may be flooded, so that's something that you may want to consider. And when I say flooded, retains water. And then there are some places that just are not good. I wouldn't say good to build in, because you're always going to have an issue in the rainy season. Now people live in those areas and such, but I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you're going to spend lots of money to deal with certain things, or if your plot is located in a certain position on that property. But here we have a stake that indicates the start of the 70 by 100, so I'm going to walk that for you. So this is 70, so starting right here, and I'm going to walk all the way across, and it gives you an idea so what it's like to have about 70 by 100. I'm still going across. Alright, so this is going to be how wide the property is depending on how you turn the house. And when we get to the end of it, I'll show you the stake here. And this is the end of the stake right here. Okay, now for the 100, I'm going to go in here. Hopefully there are no snakes in here, scorpions, any of those things, because I'm wearing sandals. Alright, so this is going to be the 100, starting at this stake, and we're going to walk across. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way in here to the 100. I'll show you. I'm coming across some tomato bush, and is it bush or bushes? I don't know. A tomato tree and some other plants. Let me keep going. I'm trying not to break my heel in the process. My ankles, I should say. Alright, here we go. 1 second. Still going, so you're getting an idea. Remember, this is 100, so it's going to be 30 feet longer than the 70. And it looks like we're getting into some sticky areas here, so I'm not going to walk all the way back there, but I'm going to show you the stake from about this spot. Alright, so I was heading to that white stake right there. Okay, so from there on, up across, and back over, this is the 100. Okay, so it's much bigger than lots that are sold in the U.S., that's for sure. Typical lots, especially in suburban areas where you can touch your neighbor's house by just stretching out your hands and standing in between the two. Alright, so that's it. I'm going to shine in on this one and I'll be done. Alright, so that gives you an idea. Okay, and this, as you see, they're already starting a house right here. And once again, other than the smoke, this is the beautiful scenery that they're doing. And you can see the trucks that are coming in working. Alright, there you go. Okay, so after I got through showing you the plot, look who came for a visit. Alright, so they're in the back here, in the background. I did speak to, when we got here, I told them that I could smell cows. Although they weren't in the scene, I could smell them. Now sometimes cow manure smells like soil that's been turned up. So they, I think, thought it was just soil, but I knew I smelled cows, okay? Alright, so there they are, cattle in the background. Now they're not coming this way, so whoever's leading them, I don't think they're coming this way. I can walk a little and tell you. Hold on. I hope y'all are enjoying these videos. I know they're not really, listen, I'm not a vlogger. I record, I push record, okay? So, and stop. But hopefully, you're enjoying them, okay? Wow, these are big steers. I better be careful. What color am I? I guess they're not trained. Oh, there's a herder among them. Cowboy. All right. So, wow, they're huge. Let me zoom in. You see that? I'm not getting too close, so I don't want any charging at me, honey, because that would be a sight. But anyway, I hope y'all don't mind. I go in between Carolina, all right, Georgia, Gullah, Ghana, standard English. I hope you don't mind. All right, and sometimes a little tree. All right, so here we go. You can see there's a light post down there as well, and the road goes on smoothly. And there's one cow looking at me over here. All right, so there you go. This is Africa. But it is a beautiful piece of property. I can tell you there are no flies, so I don't think that they're grazed in this area anymore because there are no flies over here. And it doesn't look like he's leading them this way. Okay, guys, so I paused this so you can see what the width looks like. I know that it doesn't look like I was moving much on the previous shot, but a typical steer or cow is about 7 to 8 feet in length. So you can see how many can fit in this space right here. Believe me, that's pretty wide, 70 feet. So if you just measure 70 feet, you'll see that. I'm going to try to catch the 100-foot shot in just a second. Thanks. But we'll see in just a moment. And I don't see a lot of manure now. I do see some droppings of manure that indicate that they have at least traveled this way, but it's not heavy and it's not really smelly like that heavy smell over at the other location. Okay. All right, so this is okay, so I'm not sure if my cursor is showing this, but if you look to the far left, you're going to see a piece of a pillar that's marking the beginning of the length of this property. So it's 100 feet here. So this is actually a good shot. So from the left all the way over here to the right, it's 100 feet. So you'll see that's a pretty good shot. Hopefully you can see that, okay? And it's much better than me walking through. You have a better view right here. So let's continue on. Just one piece of property. I haven't decided for myself because I have other interest and such, but for investments, I think it's a good investment if you want to get one for yourself and to live on, first of all, and also if you guys are forming any type of real estate investment club, I think and I hope that we will also be conscious of the people in the area and always wanting to do things to help the community as well. So not just taking or colonizing in another form, but also contributing to the community in the area, adding police stations, libraries, which are very inexpensive to do, really inexpensive. Okay, so you can see that they went this direction, and you can also see that there's some more burning that they're doing, clearing out. So they're no longer bringing the cattle this way, it looks like. Okay, all right, so Yah bless you all, and thank you for tuning in. Shalom.
Yeah. Hey, shipped from the shores of Cape Coast, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Senegal, black gold they were hauling. 400 years it was hard then. Kept striving to be free from Marcus the Bois. Can't forget Kwame. For reparations they did pray. To unite in their honor we do say, Yenko, Yenko Africa. Yenko, Yenko Africa. Yenko, Yenko Africa. Yenko, Yenko Africa.